Hey, good morning, guys. I changed it up. Instead of yo, I said hey. Check it out, guys. I got a new light for my studio. Check this out. Check out my studio, number one, man. I'm starting to build like a legit studio here. Look at this. I got my green screen, I got like a nice camera. I've got like, my wife's buying bulk groceries, water. But yeah, I'm starting to build a little studio here in my office. I think it's cool, right? And so I got some new lighting, so basically the green screen shouldn't mess up anymore, I think, right? That's my logic, at least. Let me know what you guys think of my studio. Alright, let's take a look at some stocks today, though, guys. Alright, so top of the list, we got NNDM here. This one's gapping up from about 77 cents all the way to $1.21. Yeah, that's probably true. Hold on. I think this is about the right spot. This should be good. Let me know if the voice is good. I'm not going to check it on my phone because I'm pretty sure if I keep it at minus 35 dB that it's fine. But yeah, as I say that, whoa. Let's get active trader going here. Okay. But yeah, as I say that, NNDB gapping up from 77 cents all the way to $1.20. Let's look up the catalyst for this, shall we? Yeah, the music's too loud is what it is. I turned it down. We should be good now. Like, should I be small or should I just be big? Like, should I be that or should I just be... That's too big, though. Yeah. I shrink myself down to size, like about here. Maybe that's too big, too. I'll put myself right here so I can weatherman this, Alright. I'm done messing around. So, NNDB gapping up from 77 cents to $1.27. Looks really strong. Let's go ahead and look at the catalyst behind this move this morning. There is a catalyst behind this move, certainly. And let's take a look. It's NNDM. Let me see. Yeah, because my scanner's the coolest scanner around, bro. Yeah, sorry guys. Yeah, I know. Alright, so this was first quarter results that came out for NNDM. It had first quarter EPS that was 1 cent, that was up from 8 cents year over year. And sales of 702,000 that missed the 2.7 million estimate, so way worse than expected sales results. I don't know why this one's up as much as it is. First quarter EPS was 1 cent, up from 8 cents. So yeah, honestly, when I'm reading this, they don't seem that great. Like, the first quarter results don't seem that good. And so, who knows, man? I don't know why this one's up. They look alright, I mean, but definitely not incredible. I do show something here that said Nano Dimensions achieved a breakthrough in 3D printing, so maybe that's what it's about. It said Hensoldt and Nano Dimensions achieved a breakthrough in 3D printing. Yes, buddy. What? A what?
A ring from Sonic Mania.
A ring from Sonic Mania. It does look like a Sonic ring, buddy. My son says my light looks like a Sonic ring. That it does. Do not mess with that. Very expensive. Don't mess with that camera. That's not a tunnel.
I'm just
Okay.
going to get some paper.
I don't know if we have any paper though, dude.
I know we do.
Okay, well then grab some, man. Get you some, dude. But I don't know where it's at. Alright, sorry. But yeah, NNDM gapping up on that news and first quarter results. So we'll see what happens with it. We also have like KRK here. Oh, it's Kirk. Man, I don't know why I read that wrong. It's K-I-R-K. We have Kirk, which I think is Kirkland's. Yeah, so Kirkland's, which is kind of Costco's brand. They are up. Is the music good? Is the sound good, guys? Let me know if the sound's good. So Kirkland's put out a report that said 301 stores were open now to customer traffic, and that 95 stores offer contactless curbside pickup. And so 95% offer contactless curbside pickup. And so that's pretty good news. Making Kirkland rip up here. It also had first quarter results that came out earlier this year. But yeah, that's basically, they put out a release that said e-commerce demand is up 96%. 301 stores are open now to customer traffic, and 95 stores are offering contactless curbside pickup. I'm getting my news mostly from Thinkorswim. A lot of penny stocks moving today. We also have ABUS. ABUS. Music still loud? I got you. There we go. That should be better. Is it still that loud? Okay, so people are still saying the music's too loud. Let me check this. I'm gonna check it. I'll be right back. Yeah, I genuinely think it was just a loud song. Like, at first I listened to it and I was like, oh, it's not that bad. And then the beat dropped in that last song and I was like, yeah, it's kind of loud. So, sorry, team. Alright, but yeah, ABUS is gapping up here from 187 to 255. This looks like first quarter results came out about a week ago. They had some data that came out for this one. It said follow-up data from their phase 1 and 2B, or they phase 1A and 1B trial of their AB729001 drug in chronic hepatitis B virus patients showed some positive results, and that release came out causing ABUS to gap up here. So positive data, positive results in the phase 1 and 2A, or 1A, 2A trial for ABUS. We'll see what happens. We also have DBAX here. DBAX gapping up. This one is up is because the company intends to provide an update on early stage collaborations related to the potential development of a coronavirus vaccine candidate today. And they also put out first quarter financial results. They put out first quarter earnings, or first quarter EPS of 15 cents, which was better than the 31 cent estimate. And that dropped on the 7th. But the news today is that they provided an update, or they're going to provide an update today on the early stage collabs related to the development of their vaccine. Yeah, they expect to commence the phase 1 clinical trials for the vaccine in July. And that is the reason DVAX is up. So biotech company focusing on vaccines. We'll see what happens with this one. We can look at some other ones. We got like BIDU here. Ripping up BIDU. Looking strong. First quarter results. They swung to a first quarter profit and sales beat expectations. EPS of 125 up from 41 year over year. Sales of 3.18 billion, which beat the 3.1 billion estimate, so a little bit better than expected first quarter sales results. And earnings per ADS more than tripled. Revenue beat the street view as well. So really good first quarter results for BIDU. We'll see what happens with this one, but it's gapping up a really strong amount from 107.50 to 116.80 here. We also have, man, look at ACB, guys. Look at everybody's favorite cannabis stock. Maybe I was just completely wrong with this one, which it seems like, because I was not confident in this one at all. So unless this one's getting straight up pumped up, which is possible as well, I was just wrong. Because, I mean, here's the thing, right? It was still weak. The reason this one had a reverse split all these days ago was because they got threatened. They were threatened to be delisted from the NASDAQ for their stock price being under $1. Right? In my opinion, that seems very weak. That they have to do a reverse split just so that they could stay listed on the NASDAQ. But ever since this reverse split happened, I think they scheduled it and they targeted it with earnings that I believe came out as well, and they knew that would ramp the stock up. And so with all that said, you know, if you're bummed out, you might have missed some moves here. The reality is that a few days ago they had a reverse split, and so the increase is really only from $12 up to this $18 level, which is still a pretty nice 50% increase from where it was. But at the same time, they did do a reverse split a few days ago. But overall, this one's pretty strong. And we can go ahead and look at the catalyst behind this. Oh, thank you, buddy.
That's a tail, and that's
Who's that?
that's Sonic.
That's Sonic?
Mhm.
Wow. Who's the orange guy?
Tails.
Tails? I love it. Look, we got... Let me show everybody. We got Sonic. My son drew this. Amazing. Then we got Tails on the other end. Amazing, buddy. Looks just like him. Thank you, buddy. I'm going to keep this right here. Thank you, bud. But hey, you got to let me work now, okay? Alright? But thank you, buddy. It's amazing. Thank you. Everybody give my son a hand. But yeah, ACB is up. They had ALJ regional shares spike higher. Let's see what else. It was reiterated at a buy rating. Barron's put out an article that said sales and cash flow pile up for the cannabis seller Curaleaf. We have an article titled Aurora Cannabis Shares Skyrocket in Hopes of Worst Being Behind Canadian Weed Company. The CEO search during a pandemic drone tours, no handshakes. So yeah, they put out better than expected third quarter results a few days ago, and it's been ripping up ever since. So we'll see what happens with ACB. I'll definitely watch it for sure. I traded this one once yesterday and made some money, and so you know, I'll definitely still watch this one. We also have WYND, although the volume's not really that hot for this one. I don't love it. SAVE Spirit. This is Spirit Airlines, right? Alright, SAVE. I think this is Spirit Airlines. I think this is just moving up. We can look at AAP here as well. They're gapping up. Advanced Auto Parts. Retail, I guess, is starting to get some volume back into them. And then we got stuff like the SPY itself, which is down slightly. So, I mean, the SPY is down slightly. It actually had a really strong surge earlier, and then it since fell back down. So, like, earlier in pre-market, it ripped all the way up to 297.70 or so, 297.69. We're currently at 294.37. We're really not that bad. It's basically a break-even. But the good thing that about all of this, and look how spot on these levels are, man. These levels I'm drawing are legitimate, man. Look at this. I drew this way over here. I drew this level. So, way before pre-market today, I drew this level. And look at that, 293.50. Look how well it follows that range there. But yeah, with that said, I'm going to watch that level. I mean, I think that's the biggest level. I don't even have to write that out now. We also have this level up here, but the big thing to understand is that the SPY ripped up huge yesterday in pre-market and during the market hours, and we're holding those wins for the most part. I mean, obviously we're dipping down a little bit. The previous closing price was technically at $2.95 and we're at $2.94.30, so we're down about 70 cents relative to that previous closing price. But with all that said, we're holding the wins, we're holding the gains, and it doesn't look that bad. I'm watching these 5 levels here. So we'll see what happens. That's what I'm looking at. But yeah, a lot of penny stocks are honestly moving today. Let me see if we got any more volume stocks. No. I've traded NEPT a bunch, but yeah, that's about it. Nothing else that looks really incredible or anything. We got a few gap downs. DGAZ, which I believe is natural gas, is down. But I think this is actually an inverse natural gas ETF. We can look up the overall market news. Yeah, this is the regular one. So natural gas is up. So yeah, we can look at the actual market news today, guys. Let's go ahead and do that. There is an announcement today. The Fed Chair Jerome Powell and Treasury Secretary Mnuchin is set to testify before the Senate on the $2 trillion coronavirus vaccine package. And so we do understand that Powell and Steve Mnuchin is set to testify before the Senate on the $2 trillion coronavirus relief package. And there's a live stream. Here, hold on. I'm going to mute this for a second, guys. Give me 1 second. Okay, so this is at 10 a.m. Eastern, guys. So this is going to be at 10 a.m. Eastern. This is going to be right after the bell. 30 minutes after the bell. Powell and Mnuchin are speaking, and that should cause a lot of volatility. It should be really fun, really, here. So, yeah, like I said, 10 a.m. Eastern, Powell and Mnuchin are going to be talking about the stimulus package coming out. And so be ready for that. I'm going to go ahead and go over the ETF preview as well here this morning. And, okay, so I'm going to go ahead and quote this, and this is all from MT Newswires. Alright, so yeah, okay, like I said, we're going to go over the ETF preview here, and this is all quoting from MT Newswires, and it says, quote, stock futures were mostly pointing lower, reversing from the previous session's gains, which were spurred by news reports of positive developments on a coronavirus vaccine from U.S. biotechnology company Moderna. The reports raised optimism about an end to the pandemic, which has infected nearly 5 million worldwide and killed more than 318,000, while crippling businesses and industries. We can look at Moderna here and see that we are down in MDRA as well. However, caution returned as investors looked ahead to the congressional testimony from the Fed Chair Jerome Powell and Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin at 10 a.m. Eastern. The two will be appearing before the Senate Banking Committee via video conference. And economic data releases April, and remember, this is all quoting from MT Newswires. April data on housing will be out at 8:30 Eastern, which should have been out 15 minutes ago, with expectations for a seasonally adjusted rate of 0.968. According to Econoday estimates, compared with the prior level of 1.216 million. The U.S. Redbook weekly data, which measures comparable store sales at chain stores, discounters, and department stores, will also be out at 8:55, so that's in about 9 minutes. E-commerce sales for the first quarter will be out at 10 a.m. as well. And remember, Powell and Steve Mnuchin are going to be testifying about the stimulus bill at 10 a.m. Eastern, which is in about 44 minutes. And so looking into commodities here, we have crude is up 0.6%. The U.S. oil fund is down 1%. Natural gas is down marginally. And honestly, this one's actually, natural gas has since rebounded here. So natural gas is actually up a pretty huge amount, honestly. The U.S. Natural Gas Fund is up with it. Gold is, I'm just going to look at it myself. Gold is slightly up. The Spider Gold Trust is up 0.3%. Silver's up 0.1%. And the iShares Silver Trust is up 1% as well. But yeah, just to put it into perspective, crude is about break even now. The U.S. Oil Fund is as well. Natural gas is up a huge amount. And yeah, that's basically the updated news. This is a little old, I think. Hey, what's up from Hawaii? Hey, what's up, brother? Did we talk about Target yet? No, we did not. What is Target doing? Target's up. I mean, retail is going to be up. People are going to start returning back to normal business, and thus retail stocks are ultimately going to push back up once this all starts to settle down and people return to their normal everyday lives, right? And so with that said, retail stores like Target, Walmart, Best Buy, all that stuff's going to ramp up in the upcoming few weeks. As long as we don't get the worst thing to happen to retail would be if we got a resurgence of cases, right? Like that would be a terrible thing. But as long as we continue to improve, retail should go up. At least, judging by what I understand and what I see. So that's what I at least think at this point. Buy IMUX. I mean, I'm not one of those guys that is super sensationalist with buy this stock now, do it now. No, I'm not one of those guys, man. If you are, that's cool. But like betting on, you might be right. Like I said, this thing might skyrocket. Who knows? But in the end, it's not really my style, bro. But yeah, the ones I am interested in, though, are BIDU, and this one's got some interesting levels. Specifically here at 115, up here, here. Alright guys, we almost got 200 people here already before 9 a.m. So hit that like button if you haven't already. Click the bell, turn on notifications. We do this live every day for free right here on YouTube. So show your support, hit that like and subscribe button. We're going to be day trading the open live like we do every day. Yesterday I made 500 bucks gross. And I'm definitely happy with that, $500 gross, hey, I'll take it, I'll take that. We can look at my Tef's account. I think I'm over 9K in profit. I've got to be, right? Okay, I am. Look at that. $9,050.97. But I'll take that. I will take that, team. But yeah, BIDU, look it up. That one looks interesting to me. We also got the penny stocks today. NNDM. And I can draw out some levels if you like 120, 140, and 150 are the levels I like the most. Maybe one. The whole dollar of one's probably the biggest support and resistance level on this chart. Just because the whole dollar of one is such a massive level. The NASDAQ values the whole dollar of one. It wants all of its listed stocks to stay over $1. And so $1 is a huge level for a lot of these stocks. But those are the levels I would watch. Again, 150, 140, 120, and 1. We also have Kirkland's, which is Costco's brand. If you don't shop at Costco, this is Costco's brand. 115, 130, 155, and 164 are the levels I would watch for Kirkland. And then obviously the previous closing price down here. We'll see if we get that. We got DVAX, which is a biotech company. And so I'm going to look at 650, 620 or so, $7, 750, and 778 up there. Those are the most interesting levels. If it breaks underneath these, it's going to be void of support and resistance. So I might attack that as well. And then we can look at stuff like mRNA here. You know, mRNA, huge moves, huge range. Scared to trade this one to a certain extent. But 77, 76. We got this 75.50 level, 74.25. And then the previous closing price. If we start to break up here, obviously, this 79 level is going to be influential. But we'll see if we get that or not. Like I said, guys, you got anything specific you want me to look at, let me know. Hey, appreciate it, William. Appreciate it, Tiny. Yeah, I'm happy with it for sure. I'm just happy, like, honestly, you don't know how... Hey, I appreciate the sub, Jaden. Welcome to the team. I appreciate that. Remember, guys, hit that subscribe button. But no, the biggest thing that really benefits me with this is that it's like, look, I don't have any pressure on me anymore. Like, I have enough profit to not be worried. Like, that's why you see me not stressing big size anymore, because, like, I have the profit, right? Even if I take 500 or 1,000 shares, it's not like I'm going to lose my entire account. I mean, it's possible. It's always possible. But, you know, it's much more likely that if I do lose, I'm going to lose like $100, and that's negligible when it comes down to my trading lately. You know, I'm up over 9K. I'm well into the profit. I have a huge cushion, and I got plenty of room, and that makes me less stressed normally, and that's why you see me scale up and be okay with scaling up. But, you know, we'll see how it goes. Still growing. Walmart? Yeah, I don't know why Walmart didn't show up on this list, but I'll look at Walmart for sure. Retail stock going to be benefiting from the huge moves here, and I'll go ahead and go over these releases. So it had first quarter earnings that beat expectations, e-commerce sales that increased by 74%. They reported first quarter sales of 134.6 billion, which was better than the analyst consensus estimate of 130.31 billion, and it's an 8.61% increase over sales of 123.92 billion in the same period last year. It withdrew its fiscal year 2021 guidance, probably because of the coronavirus, and they also put out this quote here that said, quote, "More than ever, the news this quarter is our amazing associates. They are rising to the challenge to serve our customers and our communities, and I'm proud of how they're adapting and performing. Our omni-channel strategy, enabling customers to shop in seamless, flexible ways, is built for serving the needs of customers during this crisis and in the future." End quote, and that was from CEO Doug McMillon in a statement. There are other news that's going to come out today, guys, is that Walmart is going to be discontinuing Jet.com. And so they said due to the continued strength of the Walmart brand, they're going to discontinue Jet.com. They acquired it 4 years ago. And so yeah, I mean, I think they're trying to make it not sound negative, if I'm being completely honest. And so they said the acquisition of Jet nearly 4 years ago is critical to the accelerating Walmart's omni strategy, they said. But yeah, I think they're just trying to make it sound good so the stock doesn't drop some because of that. But they are discontinuing Jet.com. Interesting news for Walmart. I'm looking at mRNA, and we're getting a really nice bounce. And hey, look at this level. I drew this level out too. Look where the bounce happened. It happened right there. Interesting for 76. The whole dollar of 76 bouncing right there. That should be a strong level. And look at the whole dollar of 77 for mRNA too. I think that's a really interesting spot as well. What's up, Kiddis? Morgan, what's up, bro? Yeah, for sure. BYD, I got you. AAL, yep. So yeah, so what was it? BA. I got you, Steve. BA. So we got Bank of America here, and the big thing to understand with this one, there's a few really close together levels that are going to be super significant with BA, in my opinion. Right? Number one is we got 136 right here. This 136 level, it's a really easy range level. It's a whole dollar. And then you got the previous closing price right here at 135.45, roughly 135.44. This 135.44 level is probably the most significant close level on this chart. And I think that's where it ultimately dictates where it goes from red to green. right? And so if the stock breaks under this blue line here, it's going to go to red on the day, and if it holds above it, it's going to maintain a green day overall, right? And so watch 136. If we do break 136, you know, you could look at some of these levels up here, like 136.50 and 137, but look to see if it breaks that and holds support there, because that's the high of yesterday, roughly. You know, the high is about 20 cents higher. There's some resistance here in pre-market as well, and it's a whole dollar. So that's the two levels I would watch. If we break underneath that, with that said, they got 135, but I like this level down here at 134.75 a little bit better. We have like 4 confirmations there, but yeah, you can see it battling that 136 level now. We'll see if it maintains and holds there, but it's an airline stock. It's going to be massively influenced by the market, and remember, we do have stimulus, we do have an announcement about stimulus stuff today at 10 a.m. Eastern, which is in about an hour, right? In about an hour and 3 minutes. So be on the lookout for that. And with airlines being such a, you know, higher cap sector, a lot of the time these are going to be really influenced by news like that comes out. And so watch what happens with the release at 10 a.m. from Powell and Steve Mnuchin. Yeah, not Bank of America. Boeing is what I meant. Right. Yeah, obviously, I'm talking about airline stocks, right? So, obviously, I meant Boeing, but my bad if I said Bank of America. I do get those mixed up. Bank of America, I think, is BAL, if I remember correctly, and Boeing is BA. But, yeah, like I said, obviously, I'm talking about airlines. Or, no, it's not BAL. What is Bank of America? BA... BAC is Bank of America. But, yeah. BA is obviously Boeing. But yeah, that's what I see with it. Yeah, my bad. That's what I meant. Like I said, I was talking about airlines, so obviously Boeing. But yeah, that's what I would watch for Boeing. That 135.44 level is the previous close. A lot of the time you can get two things. You can get a big breakdown when it breaks that, because again, that is the level in this stock where it goes from red to green, right? And then we got mRNA here, which again, bouncing right at that 76 level I talked about, and we're moving up to 77. We'll see if it can hold resistance there or not. But I think that's interesting here as well. Yeah, no worries, Steve. Yeah. Thank you, chat. Let's say what's up to the chat there. What's up, King? What's up, William? What's up, Steve, Kyle, Paul, Daniel, Jason, Iram, Will, Eli, Mr. K. What's up, dude? Undead, Gavin, Kiddis, Morgan, Charles, Edwin, Netron. What's up, dude? Hansy, Jaden, Kimberly. Good morning, Kimberly. Kyle, Manisha, Tiny. Good morning, Tiny. Who else we got? We got a bunch more. Andrew. It's going to take a long time. Flingshot. Humberto. Adam. Jared. Doug. Michael. Tim. BIY. What's up, dude? Bill. Paul. What's up, dude? Professor. Wilton. Aussie. Old, relaxing, Ken, San. Alright, I did it. There you go. Oh, wait, I forgot one. Who was that? Son, Emmanuel. Man, I lost. Douglas. What's up, team? Sorry. I'm trying to say hey to everybody. There you go. 706. What's up, guys? Hope y'all are doing well today. Good morning. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? When I say guys, I'm using it as a universal thing, so I apologize in advance, but... that's what I do, man. That's what I do. What's up, Benjamin Numa? Hey, I loved the day in the life of a trader. Hey, nice, man. Yeah, it's one of those videos where I bought myself a 4K camera, and I figured, like, listen, I figured when I was, before I founded this YouTube, when I was just a brand new beginner retail trader, right? Before I founded this YouTube, what did I want to watch? Right? I wanted to watch day trading documentaries is what I wanted to watch. I got obsessed with it, and I wanted to watch day trading documentaries, and so with that, what did I make when I got a good camera? I made a day trading documentary, and that's how you grow on YouTube. But yeah, I appreciate the support. What's up, Budley Bear?
Are you almost finished?
No. What's up, Michael? Other. What's up, dude? Oh, thank you, buddy.
This is Mario versus Sonic.
So this is Mario versus Sonic, guys.
And there's one of those turtles from Sonic Mania.
Sonic, you got Mario versus Sonic.
Yeah. And look on the back.
This is amazing.
Sonic and Mario.
Yeah, I do. I see it. It looks just like Sonic, just like Mario.
Look, flip it over.
Wow.
So,
Whoa.
so T stands for tails,
T stands for tails.
and the K stands for knuckles, and
Tails,
the
Knuckles,
E stands for and the E stands for Eggman.
Eggman. So Tails, Knuckles, Eggman. Amazing, buddy. I'm gonna save this.
And there's Sonic, and there's Mario, and there's Luigi, and Peach, and Bowser.
Amazing job, buddy. Amazing job, buddy. Thank you. Love you, buddy. Thank you. All right. Hey, what's up, Mark? Yeah, we'll see what happens. But good morning, guys. Hope y'all. Hey, what happened to my gapping scanner on Trade Ideas? Yo. You look at my desktop, you see how nerdy I really am. You know, you look at my desktop. I got Visual Studio Code. I got JetBrains, PyCharm. You know, Toonly, Atom, Poker. You know. All right, here. Let me get this back. I'll fix it. Hold on. There we go. There we go. Alright. But yeah, mRNA's moving some. I mean, it's probably the most volatile stock this morning for sure. Oh, I know 100%, man. That's what my son plays, though. My son has a Switch, and he buys all the old school Sonic games and downloads them on his iPad. So my son is, like, obsessed with Sonic.
And a little bit with Mario.
And he loves Mario, too. Alright. Tough boy.
Real.
That's right.
Remember that time?
My son and I are in a unique, civilized club. It's called the Tough Boy Crew. He founded it, right? Tough. And so we're in the Tough Boy Crew. Founded by my son. We play laser tag. That's basically it. Yeah, I got, I mean, big thing when you're buying if you want a double screen, William, the big thing you want to do is you want to just make sure your graphics card is capable, and you want to make sure you have enough RAM to, like, manage all the programs you're going to run on multiple different screens. Hey, be careful, Gavin. Hey, brother, be careful, man. What's up, Ben? PyCharm, yes, sir. UAL, I got you. I'll look at UAL. Yeah, airlines. I mean, UAL is up. This is what I think the world getting back to normal is causing the airlines to pop off a little bit. We can look at this here, and I can go over a few of the results that came out. Specifically, we had a, let me see. Alright, so UA continues to see 2020 adjusted CapEx below 4.5 billion, close to 2 billion for 2021 adjusted CapEx. They also put out something that said they plan to only take delivery of aircrafts that are fully financed, and that in April the company experienced gross bookings that were down over 95% year over year. They saw a reduction in customer cancellation rates, moderate improvement in demand in the U.S. and some international demands or destinations as of May 18th. And so I think that's the article that's really causing this to push up here. They also put out something that said in 2022 they don't expect to be required to take delivery of any new aircraft. They see non-adjusted aircraft capex not exceeding 500 million, and they continue to expect total adjusted capital expenditures for 2020 to be below $4.5 billion. Gross bookings are down 95% year over year. And so, honestly, I'm seeing more negative than positive for the airlines. But I guess TSA travelers data came out yesterday, and they had analyst commentary that is causing the airlines to push up. If I'm looking at these, first of all, these are going to be massively influenced by the market, just like Boeing. But, you know, the interesting levels, I think, 2480, previous breakout point, looks solid. 2440 looks good. This 2560 level up here look interesting. And then maybe like the whole dollar of 25 right there. That's what I would watch for UAL. And then obviously, I'm always going to watch the previous closing price. 100%. I appreciate it, Welton. Yeah, man, they're good kids, bro. They're good kids, man. I love my kids. They're good. They're good kids. I mean, they get on my nerves because I've been in my house with them for 3 months, but I love them, you know. But yeah, I've been here with them for 3 months. You know, they're good though. They're both of them are at the age where they can kind of hang out and just do their own thing a lot of the time. They're not super dependent anymore. Hey, dude. Yeah, we're talking about you. Yeah, we're talking about you.
Breakfast?
Yeah, I'll get it. There you go. Pound it. Yes, sir. There you go. Alright. Alright, hold on. He's hungry. I'm gonna get his mom up to make his breakfast real quick. Hold on. Alright. But yeah, we'll see what happens with UAL. I'm curious to see. So which one are you thinking about, Gavin? Hey, I appreciate that. I appreciate that, guys. Thanks, Chris. Thanks, brother. Thanks, man. So which one are you thinking about, Gavin? What's the stock? Don't keep us in suspense, man. Let us know. What's the stock, dude? We got Advanced Auto Parts gapping up some, but I like, honestly, BIDU today. You know, AMD and MU not as volatile as I usually like them to be, and so I might pivot to other stocks. Somebody else was talking about IMUX, and maybe they were right. I mean, because it's ripping up. Somebody was talking about them. But again, it's just not really my style. We got like PAG. We got a few other things here. But not too shabby here, guys. Like I said, BIDU is probably the main bigger cap stock I'm watching. Am I muted? No, I'm not muted anymore. Lululemon? Hey, don't say that, bro. My wife's gonna come up here, dude. You talk about Lululemon, she's certainly gonna run over here. 100%. It doesn't even matter. Like, that's her bad signal. You know, she'll get up, she'll be here. But, you know, don't even say that word. You know, I gotta focus today. What's up, the boiler room? What's up, man? What's his name? Connor? Right? Is that your name? Connor? I mean, listen, I don't know if it's actually you because I think anybody can make a name that says anything. But, what's up, dude? I think that's right, right? It's Connor, right? And something like that. But yeah, what's up, man? KTOV? You're thinking about doing it with KTOV? I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. Hey, dude, it's a 58-cent stock, and like, regardless of anything, like, listen, a lot of the time, 58-cent stocks are terrible companies. KTOV is kind of an OG one. But yeah, appreciate it, man. I try, you know. But yeah, like I said, most of the time, dude, 58-cent stocks are terrible companies. Yeah, buddy. Can you have the scissors? No, you can't. Not until your mom gets up. You'll thank me for this in the long run, dude. Yeah, like I said, I don't know, like it's up to you, obviously, but just remember 58-cent stocks are usually terrible companies, and so you got to be careful, you know. Okay, thank you, bud. But yeah, we'll see. Listen, what are you planning on doing with this, Gavin? Let's talk about it. Like I said, I don't know if you're right or wrong. I'm not an expert here. Like, I don't know whether you're right or wrong. You might be right. Don't listen to me because I really don't know. Not really my wheelhouse, you know what I mean? Thank you, buddy. Look, okay. Look, my son did this. It says Dad's Office. And then it says TBC for the Tough Boy Crew is what he did it from. Thank you, bud. It's a great job, man. I'm going to put this right here so I can see it, okay? Yeah, thank you, bud. I'm going to put it right here so I'll always be able to see it. Thank you, buddy. But yeah, we'll see what we get here for BIDU. That's probably the one I'm the most interested in, and I think it's put in some really easy and obvious levels to watch here, like specifically at 120. That looks good. 119, 117 looks good. So a lot of hold dollars here. Hold dollars are usually psychological, and so, you know, yeah, at the very least, a lot of the time, whoa, this must be a glitch in mRNA. Look at this. Look at this move. Is this real? Do you guys see this on your platform? It's probably still a glitch, even if you guys do see it. But look at this wick here. I don't know if this is legit or not. Hey, what's up, James? I'm good, bro. I'm good, man. I appreciate it. What's up, Jim? Hey, good morning, bro. Tough Boy Crew merch? Yeah. Yeah. Hey, my son made it. I think he made it the Tough Boy Crew so he could exclude my daughter from it. But, yeah, my son did. My son created this club. You know, it's called the Tough Boy Crew. You know. If you've ever watched The Office, it's kind of like the Finer Things Club. But, you know. Hey, good luck, brother. You got this, Gavin. Let me know how it goes, dude. Hey, what's up, brother? What's up, John? I remember your name this time. I can't pronounce it, but what's up, dude? John, what's up, man? Hey, no stress, Mojave. No worries, bro. Alright, let's get Mitchy Rich in here. Mitchy Rich. There he goes. Yo, what's up, dude? Let me make sure the volume is good, man. Hold on one second. Let me know if that works, guys. Let me know what the volume is like and everything.
Good morning, good morning. How we doing?
Hey, what's up, dude?
What's up, man? What's going on, guys? What's up, team?
Nothing, man. Just chilling, man. mRNA. Still big range, bro. Still big range.
Yeah. I think YouTube finally has their full speed back
Yeah.
up and running.
For what?
Just like the bandwidth and stuff, and
Yeah.
HD settings and stuff like that.
Yeah, man, I got a new 4K camera. I got to learn to upload some stuff in 4K. Oh, yeah, I forgot to talk about it, guys. So today I want to try to make $1,000. Am I out of line for this? Am I out of line for that, Mitch? To try to make 1G today?
I always, it's what the market gives back, you know.
Right.
You can only size up so much to get the profit, but will you get it? It definitely is possible. With the sizing you're taking, it's possible. It's just more of a matter of just being kind of consistent and hitting your goals, you know, your targets. I think if you hit your targets, you'll definitely get there. You've hit 500 multiple times now. This is going to be more of a matter of, can you just kind of, it's not about sizing up, I think, because I think you're more than big enough. I mean,
Right.
it's just going to be a matter of if the market kind of gives you those big moves, because with the big moves days and the sizing that you're trading now, you're definitely going to hit those $1,000 gains.
Yeah, for sure. And that's
Just
the
a
goal.
matter of time.
Like, that's
Just
what
a
I always
matter
say.
of
Like,
time.
I want to get to the goal where I'm making a G a day. You know, like that would be ideal. Like 30G month. You know.
Hey, that
that's
doesn't sound
the
bad
goal.
to me. No complaints.
Yeah. I mean, that's the goal. You know, if I make 30 G's a month, what is that on a yearly basis? So 30 G's a month, 180 every 6 months, 360 every year. So yeah, not too shabby. I'd take that. You know.
Hey, even consistently, when we make over, really over 1,000 a week, is when you really start seeing that, hey, this could be something else here.
Right.
So
I mean,
think
yesterday. Oh, go ahead.
I think that's always a great kind of goal to reach to. Once you really start seeing that you can consistently make about 1,000 a week, this is when you can go ahead and start seeing, well, hey, can I really size up my account to not make this just kind of decent yearly profits, but more along a full-time position?
Right, 100%. And yesterday I hit 504. Like I made 504. We the 504 boys. No, it's an old school New Orleans song. But yesterday I hit $504 in profit, and so I'll take it. I hit my goal, and that's the biggest thing. And I think I'm gonna try for 1,000, but I'm not gonna be super rigid with it. Like if I can't make 1,000, I'm not gonna push too hard, because I think if you're too strict with yourself, like you gotta make this, you gotta make that, you're gonna end up losing money, and like that's not what I want. And so I think I'm gonna set that as a goal, but it's not gonna be a strict goal. You know, if I get $300, I'm gonna be happy today. And I might be saying all this, and I might lose today too, but like that's the plan. You can do it. Just take my class and drive a Lambo. 100%. You know, easy. Take the
All right,
class.
guys, I don't normally give these out too early, guys, but the one that I'm thinking for long-term investment, you guys can take a look at Baba. Starting to rip. Earnings later on this week. Been looking at this one since it was in the 200. On Friday, we broke this 204. This was very vital for me. Since that point, we haven't been looking back. I think the Baba e-commerce gets hot.
Yeah, let me see. Yeah, it's tough, man. I don't know. I know they're opening retail, and like retail is up big, like Walmart, Target. Baba is up too. I don't trade this one that much. It has a huge range.
The real key here is that why are retailers actually making money? And it's e-commerce. So I look at the strongest e-commerce stocks to continue growing. We can see this from a Chinese stock called JD. JD, look at this chart. I mean, if you look at JD's chart, absolutely through the moon. And why is it through the moon? China's e-commerce market. That clearly explains it. And I think you're going to see all e-commerce do really well. So that's what I've really been looking at. The ones that will survive are the ones that can get you the product without you leaving your house. I really think it's going to be a long time before people are on constant kind of just, oh, I'll just go to the store. It's all good. Definitely dangerous times to just be walking around.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, guys. One of the biggest movers of the day, Kirkland. This is a grocery store. We'll look for this one. Why is this one doing good? The same story. I'll attach it. E-commerce. E-commerce is why Kirk is up.
Interesting. Yeah, for
Boom,
sure.
boom. Why is the industry doing good? You look for e-commerce stocks like this, you can find some cheap ones that are probably trying to make moves. This one has a move that broke through the 150s and looks to now maybe hold $1. Also, semiconductors like NPTN, I saw going up. That's a cheaper stock that you guys can take a look. Semiconductors getting positive in the industry because of Trump with new semiconductor plants that he's trying to make here. So keep an eye on that one. Another rocket, ENPH. I'll keep an eye on that one. This thing keeps breaking out.
Yeah, take a look at ACB, bro. I thought ACB was done too, man.
Oh, I'm ready to short it today.
Yeah. ACB,
Today's my
bro, look at this. Huge move.
Today's my short day.
Yeah,
I'm ready for it.
I'm not gonna be super strict with it. Like, if it goes up, I might long it. You know, I don't have an issue. I could buy 1 billion shares of this thing, but you know, I'm not gonna be super strict. I'm gonna look to see if it bounces at $18. But huge move up. I can't remember what the catalyst was for this one.
It's a squeeze, man. There's no catalyst to really help it.
Well, no, the CEO came out and said that that they're doing drone tours and no handshakes, but there's still going to be advertising. And he also said that they put out something, that a press release highlighting online cannabis orders and pickup as fulfillment methods. It was also reiterated at a buy rating after better than expected earnings earlier this week.
Yeah, I just think that where the level is not at those kinds of prices. But we'll go ahead and see here.
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely had over 200% short interest. I think that's what made this pop happen.
Alright guys, so I might go over the overall market news here as well. Let me see. So yeah, like I said, the market is slightly down, only so slightly. It's not making any huge or ridiculous moves here. It's basically about break even. Let me see if I can find a more recent article that came out. But yeah, it's basically break even today. Let me see what else we got. Alright, so yeah, I'm going to go ahead and quote this. And remember, so yeah, Mitch, at 10:30 or at 10 o'clock, I'll have to look back. I think it's at 10 a.m. Powell and Steve Mnuchin are talking about the stimulus bill. They are live streaming talking about the stimulus bill, and so I think that's going to influence the market. I'm going to go ahead and read this article from MT Newswires, and it says, quote, U.S. stocks were set for a cautiously lower open Tuesday as traders stayed on the sidelines ahead of a speech from Fed Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell. Yeah, so I think that's going to influence the market a ton as well. The Dow Jones Industrial fell 13 points or 0.05%. S&P futures are down 5.5% or 5.5 points. NASDAQ futures are up 13 points or 0.14%. Oil prices are mixed. Global benchmark Brent crude is down 1.7%. U.S. West Texas Intermediate is up 3% amid a recovery in demand for some of the world's largest economies. Data was released at 8:30 that showed the U.S. housing started at 0.891 million annual rate for April versus the 0.904 million expected by Econoday against March's revised 1.276 million. While permits came in at 1.074 million compared with the Conaday estimates for 1 million and a revised 1.356 million in the previous month. Again, Powell is scheduled to speak before the Senate Banking Committee in a, quote, quarterly CARES report to Congress at 10 a.m. Eastern, which is in 34 minutes. And so that's going to be an interesting report to watch. I think that's going to massively influence the market. Judging by whatever he says, we don't know which way it's going to go, but judging by what he says, it's going to influence the market certainly. And like this says, I think a lot of traders are waiting to see what happens there. My suggestion is just to be careful around 10 a.m. If you're in a trade, especially a mid and high cap stock, your trade is almost certainly going to be influenced by this catalyst. And so you need to be prepared for that. You don't want to get stuck, going short if Powell starts to say some good stuff about stimulus. But again, it's all subjective. Just be careful is all I'm saying. In other world markets, Japan, Nike closed at 1.5. We had a few other things here. Like Mitch said, Kirkland is up 42% higher. And the reason Kirkland is up is because it said it reopened 301 stores to customer traffic. Walmart is up 3% after posting higher than expected first quarter profit and revenue as well. And then we had DVAX here, which is up after saying they will start a phase 1 trial of their vaccine candidate as early as July. So yeah, I think 7 and 650 are the interesting confirmed levels for DVAX. And so we'll see what happens, but definitely an interesting market. We got 3 minutes, guys. Let's do this. Yeah, mRNA is interesting. Yeah, you can watch it. I think you're able to watch it. I know I have the option to watch it. I think I have the option to watch it from Thinkorswim. Yeah, somebody talking about PIXY. Oof, yeah, Pixie, huge run. Look at this move here, guys. Up to 12. This thing's up about 100%. MDRA is up. But yeah, look at PIXY, guys. Massive move in pre-market. Yeah, this thing's up like 100% in pre-market. The reason Pixie is up, this is Shift Pixie, which is PIXY, is partnering with Delp Taco to combat COVID-19. And so they reported technology platform for restaurants. Restaurant resilience plan is now available for free as well, and that was put out a few days ago. As I say this though, mRNA here, guys. Look at mRNA spiking up big. It's at 77.55 here. And the reason this one is up is because they put out something that said they tripled. Number one is Barron's put out an article that said that they had tripled this year. And if that makes sense, and if it's worth the money. And that article is, I'm sure, popping this thing up a little bit more. I'm not going to read the whole thing. We just frankly don't have enough time for that. But yeah, market is about break even right now. I think a lot of people are just waiting for the Powell news. Yeah, it should be open, I think. What's up, Abby? What's up, brother? What's up, Noah? What's up, dude? Alright, let's do this. I'm gonna get this ready, guys. We got like 30 seconds. Hey, I appreciate the sub. LM, thank you, bro. Appreciate the sub, man. Appreciate the love, dude. Let's get this ready.
Someone's stacking into ACB right now, guys. They just put in like 10,000 shares.
Alright, guys, let's do this. Good luck, team. Alright, there's the bell. Let's do this, guys. Good luck, team. Like I said, I'm going to try to make $1,000 today. I don't know if I'm going to be able to, but I'm going to try. And so wish me luck, guys. SPY dropping a little bit, but oh so slightly. mRNA ripping up here. CGC popping up a little bit. AMD testing that previous closing price. Uber breaking below it. And like I said, I'm watching BIDU here. BIDU.
ACB getting destroyed there right out the open. I had that feeling. Let's see if it holds here. It just crushing down. Didn't give me a chance to get in there, man. Look at that. I had that feeling, guys. The stock had no business being up there. Look at that tank.
Yeah, for sure. Big tank.
I should have shorted it right out the gates, man. I had a thought of shorting it, but when it spiked to 1925, it just went a little bit too high there. I wanted to short it and see it hold 19 and hold there at 1875s for a little bit.
Yeah, it happens, brother. Don't stress it.
Too quickly there.
SPY bouncing up a little bit here. BIDU is actually testing that 1990 pre-market high, and this is one I talked about a lot this morning. It's moving up to 120 here, and I think 120 is the big level. With ACB, I think the big thing to look for is to see if it holds 17.10 now, as that previous closing price, and the whole dollar of 18. But AMD breaking over that previous closing price. BIDU is testing higher and higher, and SPY is not really doing too much yet. We're about break even.
Looking for 75s here to get short on ACB. It bounced off that level for you, John. You called out 18.
Yeah, so I would love to take credit for it. I actually called it out kind of after it started to bounce there. So I would love to, but I got to be honest and say that it was already there bouncing before I said that. I did draw out the level beforehand, though. Like, I did draw out that level when I was analyzing it. Like, this level is not something I just drew out. I drew out that level earlier, but
Man.
I saw it bounce there and I called it out, basically.
Man, it rejected the VWAP there by, I think, like 4 or 5 cents. I was just about to get in at VWAP, and then it just went straight down 50 cents. Got too picky there. Should have definitely jumped in there for the fade.
Yeah, SPY just broke highs, guys. SPY just broke highs. Might drag some
50
other
cent
stuff
move
up.
there. I'm going to try to short CGC, but I already missed the ACB move.
I just jumped in AMD with 500 shares. I don't know if I like this anymore, guys. I'll give it one more second here to see if it continues up. I don't know if I really like it. It's kind of acting a little extended. There's 90s. Okay. I'm better. I'm going to take profits very fast on this.
A little frustrated not getting a bounce here in Cron and CGC.
I'm going to take a little bit off here. It's not really my favorite thing here. I'm holding 200 shares left. I'm just not super confident this is going to hold, and so I don't like taking 500 shares. Yeah, there's the breakdown. And so, like I said, I just wasn't super confident this was going to hold. Yeah, I'm going to get out there. So a $12 loss could have been a lot worse, and look at that wick. So very happy I got out. Look at the SPY turn. Alright, so that I'm super happy. I took a $12 loss, but this is one of those things where I'm just very, very happy that I got out. I caught out that it looked weak, and luckily I let my intuition do me right there and save me from a pretty big loss with 500 shares. So happy with that for sure. Look at the SPY turn,
Man,
you guys.
cake dropping big. Gotta look for
Market
some
just crashed. Not crashed, but huge break of the lows. Weakness, big weakness.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at stocks that bounced yesterday that were strong, like CCL, RCL, stocks like that to short, industrials mainly.
I'm in MU with 500 shares. Gonna look to short it as the market broke lows real quick.
Airlines breaking down. Those are the ones I'm looking at right now. Man, cannabis missed a big opportunity again here at the open. Had the right look, didn't take it. Can't miss those opportunities when I know exactly when to take them at. Huge move there down in CGC also.
Oof. Big loss on AMD. Or MU, I mean. Well, I'm being patient with it.
The financials
Out
breaking
there.
down, guys. Financials breaking down.
So yeah, $73 loss on MU. It's alright. It's very small starting off, and I think I got a little bit overzealous with these market moves. And so there's AMD. Maybe I should have allowed that one to rip, but like I said, no stress. We're gonna keep moving on with my day, and be happy that both AMD and MU could have put in a lot worse things for me. So definitely happy with how that turned out.
Yeah, technology is the only sector that's in the green right now.
Well, MU's down, AMD's up, so it's kind of mixed.
Yeah, talking about the sector. Look for CNK here, CNK.
So SPY's kind of consolidating. It's still kind of looking a little weak. It's underneath the VWAP, so we'll see what happens with that. I think I'm gonna wait a second and you know, kind of come back when I see something that looks good. Let everything kind of calm down a little bit, I think is what I should probably do now.
Trying to get a bounce here in CNK to get short. It's cracking already though. One that made a big jump yesterday, I'm going to look to come down big today, is Home. That's Home Goods.
Yeah, AMD, MU ripping up here. AMD's breaking high, so if I would have held on to it, it would have been a really nice green trade. But at the same time, though, it's one of those things where I had to protect myself, and the drop would have been a lot worse for me. So I think I'm going to wait for the market to break lows here, which is why I put Mitch up. If the market breaks lows, I might consequently short into some stuff, but I think I'm gonna wait. What's up, Leo? What's up, man? What about Kron? Kron's not bad. It has a tighter range. I used to like it more than like CGC lately, at least.
All right, need to bounce up here to 30.50s, and then I can risk off the high, which is 356. Gonna go in with 1,000 shares if I get a bounce here on Home. Another one that did a big move up yesterday that I'll be looking to come down is Best Buy. That one's at VWAP right now. I'm gonna attack that.
Hey guys, we got over 460 people in here. Smash that like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. We do this live for free every single day on YouTube, and so sure support what we do here. We definitely appreciate it.
EMPH straight ripping up.
I just took a little bit on MU. I'm holding 200 shares left. Yeah, let me put myself up. Probably hold the rest break even here. Over the $0.50 is where I'll exit this one now. I'll let it test, but hands over the cover button. Just get out there. So $50 loss. So made a little bit of money there. We'll see what we get now.
Best Buy fading away today, guys. Definitely got fades today. Just slow out the open for me here. Should have taken a trade already. Still haven't taken a trade here. Just looking for charts, man. Looking for charts.
Hey, appreciate the sub, Golden. Welcome, man. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. Looks like I got out of AMD at the right time. SPY bouncing a little bit here. And so we started to get some moves up. AMD has been ripping up here, so I meant MU actually. But if the SPY breaks highs here, I might consequently go long in some of these moves here, but we'll see.
There's Best Buy breaking down big. All right, just took a starter here in Home. Wanted to bounce so I can get a little bit more, but if it just flushes down, I want to get in here, so.
What's up, Rounder? What's up, man? Jack, what you doing, buddy?
Hilton breaking down there, Cake breaking down there. You could look for that one to come back. Hyatt breaking down. Look for maybe Square also to flip with the SPY. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, AMD ripping up. Cron just broke lows. I just jumped in with another 500 shares of MU. Looking for a low break here. I got to be careful with the market itself, though. But pretty small relative to what I've been doing here. And I'll keep it pretty loose as well. Or pretty tight, I mean. Oof. Took a loss. Down 110 on the day. Still small. And we'll see what else we can get. I think I'm trading the wrong direction, which is okay. Like I said, I just got to acknowledge it and realize it, and then do switch directions if the market's squeezing up.
And cannabis sector, definitely one to trade today. Straight down.
Hey, I appreciate the sub. Thank you, bro. Appreciate the sub, man. Like I said, guys, hit the subscribe button. If you want to make me feel better for my $110 loss so far today, hit the subscribe button, guys. Click the bell, show your support. We got 470 people in here, guys. So I appreciate the love. Smash that like button if you haven't already.
Man, nice fades there, and Best Buy. Really, today is going to be one of those stories that I'm going to look back and be upset with my execution. Got to do better at the open here. Missed too many trades. I like to nail that first momentum, and we had great momentum down right here at the first open. I'm not even liking this look even that much anymore. My home entry isn't the best here. I'm staying with the trade, but really I missed the best charts this morning, guys. So
yeah, I think right now we're a little choppy. It's hard for me to trade, so I'm just kind of sitting back and waiting for some moves to present themselves. I think I've got chopped out a bunch this morning, so I'm just kind of hanging back.
I think, I mean, it's like always. Technology and healthcare, the only ones in the green. Everything else in the red. Technology holding it up,
For sure.
but we'll see if it can hold it for a long time here.
Alright, so I just nailed a short on ACB as it broke those lows. Ended up bouncing back on me pretty quick, but I made a little bit there as it broke that previous closing price. You guys can see down 77 bucks. Small. Hey, appreciate the sub, Jeff. Welcome in. Appreciate it.
Nice. You got a EMPH winner. Congratulations, man. That thing was a rocket today. Was glad I was able to at least bring it up.
I scalped
SDC.
I scalped a little bit more on ACB. I'm only down 40 on the day. I'm catching the volatility of this one breaking that previous close and then bouncing back to test it at 1710. There's the fade on MU.
This is going to be one of those days that I got to control my FOMO because ACB is killing me, man. I was thinking of shorting that since the moment I woke up.
I don't know, man, but it happens, brother. You know, you got this, you know.
Got to nail that execution. That's a $3 drop right now, bro. Got to nail that.
But the first minute's this most volatile time. Is the most risky part. So, you know, you're just keeping good risk management, bro. Right, so we're getting a bounce up to that 1710 level on ACB. Man, MU, I was looking at shorting MU all morning and it broke down really nicely. But I missed that one too.
I hope somebody was able to get that ACB. Alright guys, gonna take a shot here. See what happens here.
Alright, so I nailed a little bit more of ACB. So holding 200 shares left. Scaled out half, holding 100 shares left. Gonna see if we can break under that 50 cent level. There's 58s.
Alright guys, taking a big swing here. We'll see what happens in home.
I'm gonna get out the rest there. So I am now up $1. Balling out of control. Up $1. I'll take it, but this is my P&L on the day. That MU trade caught me, but I've effectively rebounded now. Now it's just keep pushing forward. We'll see what we get.
I'd like to see this crack down. If not, I gotta get out immediately.
Yeah, sorry guys, what's up team? I'm just now looking back at the chat. Yeah, the first 15 minutes we're usually pretty, we're pretty focused on the opening action, so sorry, I'm just not getting back, but hope y'all are doing well today. We'll see what we get today, but should be fun.
Not getting that crackdown I want here in home. Might have to just cut it. Definitely taking a big shot in this. Might be my FOMO, but I'm gonna take a shot. That's all you can do.
Mostly stocks. Whoa, John, slow down. $1? I know, bro. I know, dude. Hey, welcome back, Bubba. Yeah, I know. I'm balling out of control, dude. My $1 gains. I'm gonna move over. You know, I'm gonna move to the life, Beverly Hills. You know, $1.
Definitely in the wrong chart today, guys. I'm in a stock that's moving 2 or 3 cents instead of a stock that's moving $1 or more. That's where I should be at. So.
Alright, I'm in MU with 500 shares here. Gonna look to catch the breakdown under the whole $1.45 if we do, and then I'm just gonna get out if it pops up. I like this lower the day break. See if we get some momentum movement in the market too. There's threes.
Let me give this trade one more second. If not, it's just gonna stop me out.
I'm gonna get out. I see a squeeze coming in MU. Just a quick bounce. It might get rejected there, but $30 loss on the day. Small.
About to get in, about to get out of home. I'm gonna give it one more cent. Just got 56,000 shares to go through. Might stop me out right here. I have to pay attention.
Alright, so the market is bouncing back a little bit here. Market's pulling back to test that previous low at 294. We'll see if we reject there or not. Glad I ended up getting out of MU. That thing bounced too.
Hilton bouncing there. Back at VWAP. ACB still breaking down. Alright guys, about to get out here. Getting out. $100 loss there. Not trading the best at all. Just gotta focus in here.
Yeah, don't stress it, bro. You know.
ACB should have been the trade, guys. There's no reason for me to go ahead and lose money on other stocks when I know the trade that I want to take. Just gotta execute it.
Buy that fourth Lambo. 100% Noah. Yeah. Easy, you know. Lambos all day. No less. Market's pulling back to the VWAP. We'll see what we get here. As the SPY rebounds, we're at 294s here. I think we might reject there, and that might drag some stuff down. Let's see if I can start to, I'm going to short into 300 shares of MU here. Just to show you guys MU. I'm anticipating the market's going to drop and consequently drag MU down with it. I might be wrong, but that's what I'm looking at now. That's what I'm trading now. I like the pattern on MU. A little bit smaller size. Maybe should have scaled up a little bit, honestly. And there's 25s. About break even. Yeah, maybe I'm getting squeezed out here too. Uh, 38. I'm looking to see if this fades. The market's dropping, but I'm looking to see if MU fades with it because it's not really following the market super closely today. I'll give it a little bit more time. $40 is my risk here. So we break 40, I'm just going to get out. I think the problem is AMD's ripping up, and that's going to drag the microchip sector on MU up. You know?
Square ripping out there, guys.
Alright, so I ended up getting out of MU. $30 loss, very small. Definitely a harder day for me lately. We'll see if today's the first day I lose in a while. Hey, appreciate the sub, JST. Like I said, guys, hit that like and subscribe button. We do this live for free every day. You know, what's not to like? Even if you don't like us, we might lose. And you know you don't want to miss that. If you hate us, we might lose. So hit the subscribe button either way. Whether you like us, dislike us, you know, you'll be happy. Sometimes. Do it now. We got BIDU. Like I said, I talked about BIDU this morning. I might want to trade it. It's just about whether I think the SPY is going to fade here. Because, like, if you look at the SPY, like the overall market, you know, we've been in a slight downtrend. It hasn't been super strong or anything, but we have been down today. We're now pulling back to the VWAP, which, again, if you understand what the VWAP is, it's an intraday trend indicator. So you can see us pulling back to the VWAP now. And with that, it just depends on what we're going to do here. You know, if we think we're going to confirm this trend, we could short stocks. But if we think we're going to get strong and start to rip up and break highs, then we want to long stocks. As we break this VWAP level, the next levels are like right here. Oh wait, it's about that time. The meeting's about to start. Heads up, guys, the meeting's going to start in 4 minutes. in 4 minutes. So be careful. I'm gonna wait until after this meeting. Hey, I appreciate the sub, Vishal. I might even mute it so I can kind of report to you all on what Powell and Steve Mnuchin are saying about the stimulus measures. And so I might get that ready. Appreciate the sub, Byron. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. But yeah, I think whatever's going on, let me see if I can report on this, guys. So give me 1 second. We're going to see if we can report on the news that's coming out right now. Like I said, Steve Mnuchin and Fed Chair Powell is going to be talking. So I'm going to join this. I'm going to mute myself, and I'll report what's going on in the chat. Okay, so just to give you all an update on what's going on. So basically, they're talking with somebody now, and they're basically talking about what they're going to do with regard to schooling. And they said students with 12-month specialized programs are going to be doing a summer program, I believe over a 6-week period for 6 days a week over a 6-week period during the summer to compensate for what they missed, is what he's talking about right now. And I'll continue to update you all on what happens and what he says. All right, guys. So you see me. I took a little bit of trading there. We'll see what happens. Right now, they're saying closing the digital divide. Internet-enabled devices delivered by the Department of Education were 297,000 requests, 289,000 shipped, and 284,000 were delivered. And again, this is internet-enabled devices being delivered by the Department of Education. So that's what they're working on there. We'll see. Like I said, I'll continue to update you all. Yeah, I got you with the music here. As you guys can see, I took a little bit on MU. I'm going to be trying to go for my $1,000 goal today still, so stick around, team. We got this. I know people are leaving because I turned the music down, but it's cool. They'll be back once this is done. But yeah, this is a big meeting here. So we're still waiting to see what we get, but... Okay, so actually he's talking right now. I'll be right back, guys. Alright, I'm in 500 shares of AMD. I'm probably about to jump out of this, but I just wanted to give you guys a heads up on this. 500 shares of AMD. The market's ripping up, so I'm hoping I get some type of work with, but it doesn't look like I'm getting it. About to exit probably. Gonna give it one more second. Market's squeezing up big here. Look at that surge in the SPY. I'm gonna get out here. Took a loss there. AMD just didn't follow the market like I wanted it to, unfortunately. But the market actually just surged up, guys. Huge rip in the SPY. I might look to attack MU on the upside with the market's volatility. Big rip above the previous closing price for the market itself. Hey, baby. Hey, Powell is speaking right now. Alright, so I'm in with 500 shares of MU. Huge loss here. What?
Long FLIR.
You got the trash out, right?
Yeah, I got it out last night, actually. Okay, I was about to say no. No, I got it out. Alright, so it looks like I'm losing here for MU. I'm gonna try to hold it for a little bit longer, but in with 500 shares. Yeah, there's trash. Okay, cool. Yeah, I got it out. Yeah, there's 73s. Alright. Market's squeezing up nice, looking really strong here. Here, Carol's here, guys. Why am I down so much already here? Like, was the spread that bad on MU where I just got... Well, I must have wicked down, like, as soon as I jumped in, but man. Not what I wanted. I think I'm getting a little overconfident in my trading is what this is. Like, I'm trading too much. I'm too confident I'm going to win all the time. The trash is out there, right? Okay. I'm going to get out here. Down 147 on the day. Not super happy with it. I know Mitch is in a trade, but I think I'm getting a little overconfident in my trading. And so I think I need to slow down a little bit, guys, is what I really think I need to do. I'm happy with my trading, obviously, but that's not POW. It looked like POW. Yeah, it includes pre-market. Market's ripping up, though. Huge rip here. Strong moves for the market. Carol's here, guys.
Alright, guys. Car at VWAP. CGC at VWAP.
Hey everyone.
What's up, guys? What's up, James? Yeah, I'm trying to listen to it, but, you know, who knows? I don't know if Powell has started speaking. If Powell starts to speak, let me know, guys, because I'm going to wait.
Watching this FLIR, want to see if it's going to spike here. But if it crashes through its 45.50s, just got to get out.
Alright, so I'm actually nailing this AMD trade. I'm holding 300 shares left. Holding 100 shares left. Call it the breakout. I'm going to let the rest work to see if we get over 56 here.
Starter put on CGC.
Maybe hold the rest of this break even if it does break below like my closing price level here. Here, go get your chair, man. You're taking up all. You look all weird. It looks like your head's chopped off. Here, go grab a chair. Come on, get over here. Do it. All right, get some coffee and get over here. You know. I ended up getting out of AMD. The market started to turn the other way, and so I decided to jump out. But a big win there. Finally caught one. It's been no, it's not filming right now. If you want to turn that on, that would actually help. The problem is I can't get that to hold because I'd like to have you on video. You know? Yeah. I can't get it to hold though, so just be careful. No, I turned it all the way. Yeah. Oof. Sketchy. Yeah.
Alright, guys, added to FLIR at the bottom there, risking off of the 40s. Also shorting into CGC, going playing opposite sides here.
You gotta turn it on. Yeah, that's what I would leave it if you're not using it. Alright, I got you up, Mitch. Like I said, guys, hit that like. Hit that like and subscribe button, team. Might look to go long on AMD again, depending on what the market does here. Market looks like it's going to be strong. Yeah, I'm in AMD with another 500 shares. If the market looks like it's going to be strong, I don't have any problem with adding into it and trying to nail a win here. But either way, I'll be fine. This is just basically anticipating the market's going to squeeze up. I'd love for it to test 56.
Alright guys, FLIR is squeezing up here a little bit. I'm going to let it try to work up to 46 first.
About break even in my AMD trade. Like I said, holding 500 shares. See if we get a surge up here. There's 94s, 95s. So I'm going to take a little bit off there at 95. Holding 200 shares left. I'm going to hold the rest to see. There's 56. Come on. You're going to hold over here at 56. There we go. I'm going to get out half there. And then I'm going to hold this last little 100 shares on the much larger breakout over 50. Over 50. There we go. Alright, there we go. I'm out all the way of that one.
Just sold half of my FLIR. Looking to sell the other one on this $46 rip here. Up to 46.25 is what I'm looking for. But I'm staying with the momentum. I'm just going to take what I can get here.
Alright, there we go, guys. So I'm up 78 bucks on the day. Like I said, my goal for the day is 1,000. I'm pretty far away from that goal, but I'm green nonetheless, and I'm happy with that. You know. But I finally caught the dip buy in AMD. It took me a little while, and I took a loss or two leading up to it, but the market is just ripping up here, so this is what I'm catching that volatility on.
Is the battery dead?
No. You gotta turn it off in the back one. It's probably been on for too long. There you go.
Alright, looking for one more spike up here in CGC. If it holds the trend line, I'll add.
Press the red button.
If it gets above the trend line, I'll hold.
Yeah, the record button. I'm gonna be honest, John, you're getting too confident. I know, man. Listen, I could be honest with myself and know that I'm getting too confident too. Like, listen, and that's normal. Like, when you go through like a win streak like I've been on, and like you guys know, like you guys watch it live every day. Like, but when I go through a win streak like that, obviously I'm gonna be super confident in my trading, right? Like at this point, I know I could lose, but I feel like if I keep pushing, I can always win, and that's probably a toxic thing to be in. So, you know. So Carol's here, guys.
That's just a reminder to always measure the risk.
Yeah, 100%.
That's all it is. Just measure it.
For sure.
How's it going?
It's going good. I'm in about 80 bucks. SPY turned around though. SPY is down below 295.70 here today, guys. So I'm still looking at AMD on a short-term momentum basis. At this point in AMD, it's just about whether we think it's going to hold over the whole dollar at 56. But the SPY is dropping massively here. Not massively, but pretty big drop under 295.50. And the SPY is down to 295.20 now. I think that's going to consequently drop a lot of these other stocks as well. And so I don't know if I like AMD short term here just because the SPY is dropping, if that makes sense. Oh, Powell's speaking again, so it must be negative now.
You gotta remember, a lot of the times what's taking over here, guys, is the agos.
So it says Muchin is on now, Powell speaking. We'll see if that influences it. I don't know if Microchip's going to be super influenced by it, because I think they're actually good because everybody's on their computer. But, we'll see.
I can tell you right now, from the open, we have technology leading, consumer cyclical right behind that, and then you got healthcare. 4 of the major indexes are in the green.
On the stream.
Yeah.
Sorry, Mitch. Jack's making fart noises on his class stream, so Carol's got to
Can't
go
blame
handle
him.
that. Yeah, Carol's got to go handle that real quick.
I can't blame him.
Yeah, you know, he's my son. You know.
Why you gotta be the class clown?
Right.
Because it's funny.
Yeah.
That's the one I used to always give my dad. Because it's
Yeah.
funny, dude.
Right. Because it's fun. You know. Somebody's
Yeah,
got to
like- Somebody gotta make people laugh.
Yeah, for sure. Look at the SPY though, guys. Look at this turnaround. I'm assuming this is from something Powell and Mnuchin are saying, but look at that rejection there. Big drop. Last 4 or 5 candles are all red as they're speaking simultaneously. So we'll see what's going to go down here. But my guess, if anybody's watching it, let us know what they're saying, because I'm assuming it's negative now.
I'll jump on it.
Yeah.
I got you, John.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure it's going to be negative now. It's been dropping a bunch. Yeah, with Powell, the market changed drastically, 100%.
All right, I'm watching it now. I got you.
Okay. He's saying now is entering a correction.
I got you. He says they expect the market to recover.
Well, duh. You know? I mean, that's good, though.
Quarter 3, quarter 4. So that was a positive note right now.
Okay. Yeah, we're getting a bounce. I'm watching AMD here. We'll see what we get, you know?
All right, they're turning to Powell now.
Okay, so Powell's coming on, guys.
From what it says on the bottom, Munich said economic conditions to improve in quarter 3 and quarter 4.
Interesting. So yeah, Powell's speaking right now.
Okay.
So yeah, like you can see the market's going to get massively influenced by that. Like anytime he speaks or there's a major market announcement, you'll see the SPY, which is like the mini S&P 500. You're going to see it get influenced by these news releases like very, very often. Like you see big volume surges, big spikes, big swings. And so, you know, trading them is okay, but you just got to size down, not take too much risk, because while you can make some money when doing it, you could also lose a ton of money in the market doing it. And so you just got to protect yourself, you know, and not take any massive swings, massive risks, just because the volume and the swinginess is going to, you know, vary
Yeah.
with those type of catalysts that come out. Yeah, gotta laugh even now. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, this is crazy times we're living in right now.
Yeah, never before in history, or not accurate. Never before in present modern day. It's a better way to say it.
Well,
It's happened before.
well, no, this whole lockdown thing. I mean, I'm sure that's a contributing factor to whatever whatever's happening. So it's just crazy times.
Yeah, for sure. Look at that AMD. We'll see if we get a rip over the whole $1.56. That's what I'm watching for.
He said that they're committed to using their full range of tools.
Interesting. Alright, I'm in with 500 shares of AMD here. Gonna look for a squeeze above the whole $1.56. Is what I'm ultimately looking for right now.
Jack.
Making car noises again.
No, he's like tapping on the table.
Where is that? Alright, in with 500 shares, like I said, of AMD.
So Powell speaking very positive, pretty much talking what he always says. They're willing to do whatever it takes. They've backed up the banks. They've bought treasury bonds. They've backed up the bonds essentially.
Hey, well, good. Let him bring it up, man. I'm holding. I got out a half there. I'm holding 200 shares left, but like I said, scalped it over the whole dollar here. See if we get a little bit bigger move, and then I can figure out how I want to manage these last 200 shares. There's 56. I'm trying to be, you know, a little bit more loose with these last 200 shares. See if we get a move up to like 56.15 and where I can get out the rest. But I'm not going to be too strict with myself here. And, you know, ideally if we get a nice move up, that's great. But I'm not going to be super strict. There's 4, 5, 6, 8. I'm gonna just get out there. So $113 up on the day. Like I said, I was looking for the whole $1.56 break on AMD, and that's what we got. So yeah, not a bad day so far. We're gonna keep moving, keep pushing here.
All right, guys, changing my stop here on CGC to 46. This looks great for us, heading down to the 35s there.
Yeah, let me turn this up so you can I'll figure out a way to do it so there's no echo.
Yeah, sorry, John. There's just a lot going on. I'm listening to the speech also.
There we go.
Yeah, you should do that. Yeah, Mitch, sorry, I couldn't hear you talking because John had the headphones on.
Somebody's asking me for my settings here. These are all my settings I have up right now. Yeah, these are my trade idea
He
settings.
just did major support for the state, said they're always willing to loan to states.
He was asking. Al. Alright, so we're getting a drop now in the market. We're testing that previous closing price.
All right, guys, just took 150 off my CGC trade, and I cut FLIR there. Maybe a little bit early, but I wanted to take the profits. He said that he's allocated half of the CARES Act mutual.
Hey team, while we got a second, I just realized there's a sale going on for TradeNet right now. And so if you're interested in using the same packages and trading platforms that we use, they allow you to day trade with no PDT rule once you're approved for the funded account program. The base package is $375 for the next few days while they're on sale. And with that, you get a course demo account, access to their chat room. And then if you're approved for the funded account program, basically if you haven't signed up for a bunch of these before, then they allow you to day trade a $14,000 funded account with no PDT rule, shorting ability, and a lot of other cool stuff. And I think it's just the cheapest way to get started, in my opinion. There's no PDT rule, so it's, for $400, you're basically getting to actively day trade, and it operates like a prop firm. So there's a 70-30 split. There's a max loss of 700. You can withdraw once per month, and any profit you make, they wire it to your account. And I think it's the cheapest way to get started. Again, I think that objectively speaking, it's really cheap. They get a lot of haters, but there's not really many better options in my opinion. For $400, you're getting a course, demo account, chat room access. Once you're approved for the funded account, $14,000 to trade with no PDT rule, shorting ability, $700 max loss when you're only paying $375, so almost half that. And I think it's just an objectively cheap way to get started. Again, is it the perfect platform? No, but I think it's the cheapest way to get your feet wet in the market to where you're not risking much, and I think most new traders end up losing anyway. And so is it cheaper to go this route than to save up thousands of dollars and lose that? Absolutely. And obviously we're biased because we make a commission if you sign up through us. But in the end, objectively speaking, I think it's a super cheap way to get started. And if you want to check them out, here's the link. Dabs? Look, I'll dab on everybody here. Look at me.
Right. The last thing he ended up with was saying that they are literally lending to BA as they asked. Like pretty much, if they need more money, they'll give it to them. I watched BA pop on that news, but it went straight back down after that. It just shows you that the Agos took a little bit there, but I don't think any real retail trader jumped in there.
All right, baby. Yeah, just stop it.
And you could see it. It spiked for a second, BA there, but
yeah, just turn it off. All right, guys. Carol's got to go deal with my son in school, so thank her for coming.
Yeah, y'all. Hope you have a good trading day today. So.
All right, baby.
all right, guys. I'm looking for a reversal now in AMD.
All right, bye,
Seeing
everyone.
AMD top out there.
All right.
AMD looking good for me here.
Hey, thanks, James. You as well, brother. Hey, appreciate it, man. Hey, I'll see you in the morning, dude. Hope you're doing well, bro. Alright, so market turning the other way now. Turning the other way.
All right, guys. Just took a little bit here for a reversal trade for AMD. The real key here is I'm going in with 50 shares first. Trying to see if CGC can crack these 1625s. I think we'll get down to 16.
I'm in 100 shares of BIDU. I was watching this one in pre-market, and I kind of wanted to trade it. I'm going to keep Mitch up just because it's a 100 share position. But I am in this one. We'll see how that one goes. Hey, I appreciate the sub. I know we got somebody subbing today. I appreciate the sub, Med, Tung, Jim, Byron. Thank you for the love, team. Appreciate it.
All right, guys, want to see it crack 625s now. For AMD, let's go ahead and set a stop just in case we get a quick spike here. Right now, we're going to set at the high of day, 56.18.
There we go. Ah, man, I looked the other way trying to get my settings right. Looks like I'm losing about 30 bucks on BIDU. It's all right. We'll see what we get, but I think I got
All right.
faked out.
My cut here, my cut CGC if it doesn't hold 36 here.
Market ripping big here, guys.
All right, guys, AMD holding there. Well, might take another 100 shares here. Maybe a push up here to 56.10s, but if that rejects and starts heading back down to 56, I'm gonna take another ad here in AMD. About to cut my CGC. The real key is this 36 here. Here, I'll even put kind of a stop out resistance for me. There you go. Good rejection there on AMD.
All right, market pulling back to that 295 previous close. We'll see what happens here. Hey, I appreciate the sub, Tolga.
All right, need one more rejection in AMD here, and I can hit an add. There you go. All right, guys, just added there, AMD.
Yeah, I took a little bit long just now, and then scalped the top of it up there at 5608. Still hold, or not? I'm not holding anymore now because it looked like it might get weak. So I kind of see that too.
Risking $20 in this trade here. About $20. CGC still holding those 38s here. I have a stop placed at 38 for CGC. So how we doing in the chat there, traders? How we doing? Well, it looks like I looked at the chat. I looked back, stopped out both positions.
Yeah, it happens.
That's
brother.
how it goes sometimes.
Yeah, it looks strong, so I jumped back in with a little bit more of AMD. I'm up 120 on the day, but I'm holding 20 shares left.
CGC just wicked me out.
I'm gonna get out the rest there. So up 123 on the day. 1, 2, 3. Not too bad. I'm still looking at BIDU here for a breakdown. We get a break underneath this low on BIDU at 14. I'm gonna short into that. You can see I bought actually another window up, but I don't really need it anymore. There we go. All right, maybe like what, 100 shares here. I'm gonna wait for that though. What do I think about Apple computers? I think they're the future. I think that Apple is one of those stocks that long-term investing in makes a lot of sense. On a short-term basis, I never really trade it, so I have no idea. But you know, I think long-term it should be fine. We are using, what's up, Dion? We are using TradeNet and Tefs, and I know they get some hate, but like the reality is it's the cheapest way to get started. In the end, the base package is on sale for $375 right now. That base package comes with like a course, a demo account to practice on and like trade with and learn the platform, and then access to their chat room. And then once you're approved for the funded account program, the base package for $375 will get you 14,000 to trade with no PDT rule and a shorting ability. And I think objectively speaking, that's the cheapest around. I don't think a new trader can, put less than $400 anywhere else and be able to actively day trade like that. And it's not for penny stocks, so there are some flaws to it. Specifically, there's not many penny stocks to trade, but objectively speaking, I think it's a very cheap way to get started, and it's just a lot cheaper to lose a TradeNet account. I think most new traders are going to lose. It doesn't matter where they go. It doesn't matter what platform, what broker they go. I think most new traders are just going to end up losing, and so I would much rather lose a TradeNet intro account than save up $5,000 and deposit that into a conventional platform. It's one of the reasons why the PDT rule is so ridiculous, because it basically makes new traders save up $25,000 for their first experience on a real account if they want to actively day trade. And I think you're just going to make a bunch of new traders end up losing thousands and thousands of dollars when they really don't need to. I'm in with BIDU with 200 shares, but yeah, you're just going to ensure new traders lose thousands of dollars as brand new traders, and I think that is a ridiculous rule. And objectively speaking, it's just a lot easier to buy a cheap account that is a little bit more disposable because they're cheaper. Trade with that, not have unrealistic expectations. Understand you'll probably lose your account regardless of where you go. And I think that's where TradeNet really shines, because $375 account that gives you an account that big just makes sense. Yeah, if you want the link to it, here's the link. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to manage this BIDU trade, and it's the platform you see me using here. If we get over 20, I'm out. 12. And then I have a review of them if you kind of want to see what the review's about. I'll post that in a second, but I gotta manage this one fairly well. Over 20, I'm out, like I said. There's 4s. Let's see if we get under the whole dollar for BIDU here. Beautiful. Take half off there. Not bad for 100 shares. So I caught the slight breakdown, the quick breakdown. I'm going to get out the rest there. So up 162 on the day. Not too shabby. So technically it's not a purchase. Yeah, but yeah, trade 0, $500, you get 2,500. Yeah, TradeNet 375, you get 14,000. And so I think that's objectively speaking a much cheaper deal. So basically it's an educational package, Chris, and so it comes with a course and a demo account and access to their chat room, and then the funded account program is separate, but that's basically like, so you pay for the educational package, and then they partner with you and make you a contractor for them and allow you to trade their account. And that's how they get around the PDT rule. So basically, you're just like a 1099 contractor. I don't think they actually send you a 1099. You got to reach out to them and confirm whether they do that or not. But basically, they make you a contractor, and then they you split the profits with them. Very similar to a prop firm. And so there's like a 70-30 split on the base package, and there's a $700 max loss. But again, you're spending $375, to get a $700 max loss, which is almost half that. So good risk reward in that way. And you're just getting a lot of buying power. More buying power than you're going to get anywhere else, in my opinion, for that cheap. And sure, people dislike them. Listen, trading's an emotional thing, right? And so people lose. They take dumb trades. It's very hard for somebody to be accountable and introspective and be like, yeah, I just took a bunch of dumb trades. It's a lot easier for them to blame their platform, blame their broker, competitors kind of talk smack about them. But like the reality is, it's super cheap. Objectively speaking, new traders are going to lose their first few accounts a large majority of the time, and this is a much cheaper way to lose it. And you do have the potential to make money. They wire you your profits once per month. You can withdraw once per month. You have to request it, and they wire you it into your bank account. But again, objectively speaking, I think it's a really cheap way, kind of more of a disposable account that allows you to get started for super cheap.
All right, traders, just want to let you know, didn't want to interrupt John there, but it just took a little small trade there in Hyatt. I'm gonna leave it open, but I gotta leave a stop. I gotta walk away from the computer for a second. But there you go, guys. You guys know about the position at least.
Yeah, no stress. So somebody asking. So yeah, it's stationary at 13,300 for the base package, right? So on the base package, if you go under 13.3 thousand or 13,300, they're gonna close you down, whether that's in realized or unrealized. But if you make $1,000 net and you bring the account from 14K up to 15K, the max loss is still at 13,300. So then it's effectively $1,700. And so it doesn't follow you up, basically. The commissions are really favorable if you take smaller sizing. And they're about average if you take normal sizing. Like anything under 400 shares is going to be like $3, $4, $5 for a round trip. So like, you know, it's very cheap. It's 0.006 cents per share. And then there are some fees, but there's a 150 per trade minimum with commissions. But like I said, smaller sizing is definitely really favorable and really cheap. Like I said, you buy less than 400 shares, your commission is like $4 for a round trip. So very, very cheap. As you get higher and higher, it becomes less favorable. But what I do to combat that is just trade larger range stocks and with small spreads, and that way it kind of protects myself in that regard. Yeah, better to lose that account than lose a $25,000 account, 100%. And I think in that regard, it makes a ton of sense for a new trader. And I don't think new traders understand. I think a lot of the time, new traders end up having an unrealistic expectation about what is actually going to happen when they start trading. I think a lot of new traders end up thinking that they're just going to start trading, and if they take the right course, in 2 months they're just going to be balling out of control and paying their bills with their trading profit. And like the reality is, new traders just end up losing their first few accounts because they have no risk management. Doesn't matter where they go, right? And so with that in mind, it's a lot cheaper to go trade that intro package $375 with a decent account that you can actually learn and gain experience with than it is to save up 5 or 10K or 25K and then just lose thousands and thousands of dollars. Objectively speaking, I think it's a lot better of an option to just go to a cheap account, and I think that's where they really shine, and that's where they make a ton of sense for new traders. It's just a cheap disposable account that you can actively day trade on, that you can make money with, you know, but if you lose it, it's not the end of the world either. And I think that is where it really makes a ton of sense. Background music is still loud. I'm sorry, brother. I'm saving up for a withdrawal. I've had friends that have withdrew. And like I said, they wire it to your account. They send you a wire, basically. And you can request one per month. The friend I had, the last one I had that did it, said it took them 9 business days to wire him his money, which isn't bad at all. He said it was pretty flawless and smooth. But I'm trying to save up and work my way up to get a large withdrawal, is basically what I'm doing. How did I do this morning? I am up 162. Can you guys see my screen? Yeah, you can. Okay, I'm up 162. This is my P&L on the day. Being a little, I don't know, a little lacking some discipline this morning, I think. But it's all good. We're still fine. Yeah, 100% MB. And it's just the cheap way to get started, you know? Objectively speaking, it's just super cheap. Hey, appreciate the sub, Big West. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it, man. Also, guys, if you guys want to see a really cool video I uploaded this weekend, it's called A Day in the Life of a Day Trading YouTuber. It kind of walks you through how yeah, they do relaxing. It kind of walks you through how I live my life, you know, like a regular day in the life of me on YouTube and trading. So go check out the link I just posted in the chat. I'm looking at BIDU here. I might short into this move here. I'm going to jump in with 200 more shares here on BIDU. And like I said, with trades like this, my commission's just going to be super cheap. Just really, really cheap. I'm going to keep this pretty tight though. But we're going to see if we can break back underneath 115 and start testing lows. And if not, I'm just going to get out and keep it very small. And I'm out. $30 loss, very small. Keeping that one pretty light. SPY rebounding a little bit here. I still think it looks weak on the day. Hey, what's up, Sid? Hope you're doing well, bro. What platform has the full package of indicators? I mean, I don't know. I use Thinkorswim for charts, but man, maybe I got squeezed out here. I'm gonna try to jump back in here really quick. Alright, I jumped back in with 200 shares. We're gonna see if we can get a quick surge down and break this low here on BIDU. Back in with 200 shares of BIDU. Back over the whole $1.15, I'm out. But as long as we continue to break down. But yeah, indicators are available on their platform. Like Mitch uses their platform. They have moving averages, VWAP, all that stuff. And I just got stopped out twice in a row in BIDU. BIDU faked me out again, guys. Again, twice in a row. I'm definitely mad at this stock. I don't want a revenge trade either, though. I'm going to jump in with 200 shares here and see if we get a firm break under this low. But yeah, I feel like I might be revenge trading a little bit. I was up 165 or 160 on the day, and now I'm up less than 100. So I think after this, I might need to take a little break. I'm not really super upset. In the end, nothing can kind of rain on my shine here. I've been doing really well, but I think I'm revenge trading a little bit for sure. Like ideally, I just want to see it break these lows down here, which is going to be tough. I don't mind letting it test here and possibly get rejected is all I want to see. Ideally, I'd like to see it break down under 114.50. It's hard because it's like I was right about my setup and like I just ended up trading it a little dumb here and getting spooked out a little bit too easily, which is alright. Like I said, I've been super profitable lately, so nothing can really rain on my shine, but obviously I'd like to do better. Market's popping up here. That's the only issue. Market's popping up. Look at that market squeeze here, team. I caught a big loss. The market's just rebounding big here. I might pivot to AMD. This is what happens when you trade a stock. Like I trade a stock I'm not super used to, and this is what happens. I don't hate shorting into this move either, but it's one of those things where I should probably just stop and you know, limit my trading a little bit for the next 10 minutes. I'm still definitely not done. It's still pretty early for me, but definitely not as consistent the last few days. Alright, I'm back in BIDU. Am I revenge trading here, guys? Do you guys think? Like, I'm not even super upset, but, like, I see the strategies that I miss, and I think that's frustrating me. Alright, I'm gonna get out half there. Finally, man. Alright, I caught the rest. There. Up 130 on the day. I knew it. This is the whole strategy I was waiting for, but, I just kept missing it, man. I don't know why, but back to 130 and wins. Definitely forcing, like I said though, I'm taking these with 200 shares. My commission for these trades is like $4. And so that whole set of 3 trades is going to be like $12, you know? So like I'm fine. But yeah, I think I'm revenge trading. I see you, Gavin. Friends don't let friends overtrade. Nah, like I said, it's actually really cheap for me to trade with the sizing I'm using. 200 shares is like $4. in and out, like complete round trip, $4, you know. So not too bad, really, and super cheap. Yeah, 100%. I'm gonna take my win and I'm gonna hang it up for a little bit. You can see how well my levels are following though. Like, look at these levels. Like, my levels for BIDU were spot on. I think I let a few trades get the best of me. Sometimes it takes a little while for me to get used to a stock, right? And I think BIDU is kind of in that way. Like, it might take me a little while to really start to understand the movement of it, and which one of my strategies will work on it, basically. About 3 round trips, Sid, 3 or 4. So like 12 to 16 bucks most likely. 200 shares. But yeah, here's basically a review, like reviewing the pros and cons of TradeNet. There's a link there if you guys want to check it out, and then it'll kind of break down the good and bad things about them. Made a ton on AMD today. BIDU, I'm still net down on it though. I'm gonna get in AMD here. I like this kind of grind up it's making. See if we can start testing the $0.50 would be the ideal situation here. And 45, I'll take profits if we can get up to 45. There's 37s. Let's see if we get up to 38s and 40s eventually. Like I said, I'm about break even in the trade right now. There's 41s. Make it rip up here. Hopefully it's just a short fake out. So we test that $0.50 up there. All right, I'm at 43. There's 44s, 45s. I'll take some off. Take off half there. I'm gonna hold this last 200, see if we get a squeeze like over these highs up here, and if not, could probably just hold the rest break even if I really wanted to. Yeah, I'm gonna get out the rest exactly break even there. So up 150 on the day slightly. Yeah, possibly, Sid. It's possible. Profile. Okay, I'll be right back, guys. I gotta go to the restroom. Like I said, guys, I gotta go to the restroom, so I'll be back in like 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Alright, I'm back. ACB's just been consolidating under the VWAP. There's AMD. AMD's up there. I'm gonna take a 500 shares quickly here. Very quick trade. Make sure you guys can hear me. Okay, yeah, you can. I'm in with 500 shares of AMD. We're gonna see if we get a nice little high of the day breakout up here, and if we can, I'm just gonna exit. Very small, quick trade, easy trade. Letting it battle here a little bit, but very quickly gonna get out of here if it breaks anymore. Yeah, I think it's losing some strength. I'm out. ACB is just consolidating under the VWAP right now. Yeah, I think I'm probably over trading today, which is okay. Like I said, yesterday was a $500 today. If today's break, or yesterday was a $500 day, my account's over 9,000 in profit. And so, you know, regardless of what happens today, I'll be fine. I just, we'll see.
Yo,
What's up, man?
what's
We'll
going
see.
on, guys?
Ah, man, AMD faked me out just a
Huge
tad
jump
little bit.
here
Yeah.
in hotels.
Oh, there you are. What's up, dude?
Huge jump in hotels, man. I don't know what happened there, but
You still in that trade?
oh no, I got stopped out. I mean, this thing went absolutely ballistic the other way.
Yeah, it happens.
I don't know what happened in this stock, but something happened.
But yeah, I think I'm over trading today. You know, it is what it is. I'm up 103 bucks, but probably break even after commissions with the amount I'm trading, honestly.
It happens.
Yeah, for sure.
It happens, especially when you're trading that much. Because it's just
Yeah.
normal.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, guys, looking around, seeing Square break out there. Could see the SPY breakout also above 295s to head to 296. It's a crazy era that we're definitely in, guys. Definitely seeing a lot. If you guys have any charts you guys want to go ahead and take a look at, definitely go ahead and put them up in the chat. Also, guys, like always, if you guys want to go ahead and check out the platform that John and I use every single day on these streams, you guys can check out TradeNet. That's a no PDT funded account package. You know, there's a lot of stocks on here that we can trade, and that's what I really like. TradeNet, the different buying power, ability of just even the smallest account, guys, you can get 14,000 in buying power. So I know a lot of traders are out there trying to kind of start an account, but don't know how to kind of gain their knowledge, but at the same time not risk as much. And that's really what we're trying to do here, guys. And with TradeNet, you have a great ability of limiting the risk and also starting to trade live. You know, they give you the benefits of low commissions, a high quality platform. You're having access to their chat room. You got a demo account to practice on the platform. You also are getting this buying power that is just as big as anywhere in the market. I don't know anybody that's given that much margin out. And really what you ended up becoming is kind of like a prop firm for them. You end up trading for them, and what you're really trying to do is just kind of build up your skills. Use the benefits of low commissions and ability to short stocks. Any stock that's tradable, you're able to go ahead and trade it. No margin restrictions, stuff like that, that I see other platforms kind of are negatives. But like always, do your own research. TradeNet is really good for the beginner trader, and that's really what we're pushing it for here. It's for the trader that wants to go ahead and take that next level from paper to live and start seeing the emotions of live trading and starting to trade small. And that's really what we recommend here.
100%.
So if you guys want to go ahead and check out a platform that you guys can start taking that next step in your trading and start going live and controlling the emotions, then definitely check out TradeNet. It has a lot of benefits for the new trader.
100%. Yeah, guys, go check it out. Just objectively speaking, it's cheap. You know, it's similar to a prop firm. You know, there's a lot of prop firms out there. Like, people hate on them, but it's like, prop firms make a lot of sense for traders that need some leverage and don't mind splitting their profits with the platform. You know, they're going to give you a lot of room to trade. The base package is less than $400, and it gives you 14,000 once you're approved, and there's no PDT rule, and you can short. The higher up packages give you a ton of leverage as well, and so you're actually able to just trade with a decent sized account. And the cheap ones are cheap, and you know, if you lose them, it's not the end of the world. And I think that is where it really benefits. It really makes the most sense. Yeah, like I said, there's the link. It's currently on sale for $375. If you do want to go check them out. And yeah, I think that's probably gonna hang it up for me today, unless Mitch is planning on sticking around. I'm probably gonna be finished.
Yeah, it doesn't seem too bad, guys. Is kind of the market just kind of holding up today. Really not getting kind of the expected kind of biasy that we were going to see from the speech. Didn't really kind of make the market react too crazy there. So yeah, let's go ahead and we'll wrap up for today. I'm not seeing much out there. Like always, traders, you guys can stay up with us on the Discord if you guys want to talk some stocks later on. Also, if we have traders on there that put up their own trading reviews. The reason why I think this is good is that a lot of traders can learn from this example. You know, you can always learn from other traders, and that's essentially what we do here, guys, is where you guys are learning from us and learning from our experiences, win or lose. The same thing you guys can be doing in the Discord. A lot of traders are putting up now their daily results, so that you can see their trades, see how they're trading, see what strategies they use, and you guys can always learn from each other.
Yeah, it's not too bad considering what they give you. Again, like for $375, they're going to give you 14,000 to trade with, and so you know, considering what they give you, it's actually pretty solid relative to everything. Like, they give you a lot versus what you're actually like paying for it, and I think that makes a lot of sense. I'm long in AMD. We're gonna see if we can break this high up here. I'm gonna sell part of it here, in with the holding 400 shares. We're gonna hold the rest, see if we get a breakout here. Gonna sell a little bit more. Sell a little bit more. And then I'm gonna hold 200 shares left. See if we get the squeeze over the $0.50, and then I can probably hold the rest close to break even. Oh, my bad, guys. Here, I realize I haven't been on much. Here's AMD's chart. Alright, there's the squeeze for the $0.50 that I'd like to see. I'd like to break $400 in profit here if we can. There's the $0.50. I'm not going to scale out anymore. I'm just going to hold this last little bit to see if we get 50. Ideally, I'd like to see a high of the day break with this. But if not, you know, that's okay too. Alright, I'm out. Up 373. Not too bad. Caught a nice little trade there. I don't know, I might stick around. Do we have a Telegram group? No. We have a Discord, if you want to join that. We usually post our trades. Here, I'll post the link to our Discord if you want to join. It's just a chat room. There you go. Hey, I eat oatmeal. That's my breakfast every day, man. I eat oatmeal. I might take another 500 shares here of AMD as it breaks this $0.50 and then test the previous high of the day. I'm gonna wait for this though. Like I said, we get a move over this level specifically here, 50. I might take 500 shares and just try to scalp 4 or 5 cents off the top. See if we bounce here at 40 right here. Yeah, Mitch, I might stick around a little bit. I had a really nice win there on AMD, and I'm honestly, I'd like to hit my $1,000 goal. I don't know if I'm going to, but I'm gonna try. Like I said, I'm gonna try today.
Can't blame you.
Yeah, you know how it is, Chase. Well, I was gonna hang it up because I felt like I was just kind of, I was in quicksand. Yeah, every time I'd try, I would lose. And I think at that point it's time to hang it up. But if I could get myself nice green trade, like I said, I'd really like to hit that $1,000 profit goal I talked about earlier. At least $500 is what I would like to hit, especially with how much I've traded. I kind of got to bring it up a little bit here. Problem though is that the market has been somewhat choppy and consolidating around that previous closing price. I had the right call on BIDU. Yeah, for sure. It just looked weak. Here's our Discord link. Oh, we posted it in the chat. Just scroll up. Alright, quick trade here. I'm going to see if this bounces off of this 43 level. I'm in with... Oh, no, I'm not in. Okay, maybe it's a good thing I'm not in. I'm going to get in with 500 shares here and see if we bounce. There we go. Now I'm in. And see if we bounce off of this 40 level that I've been talking about. If not, I'm just going to get out.
Alright guys, I'm going to take a trade here. Last trade, ACB short.
We're squeezing down under that level I was looking for. Let me give it one more second, see if we can bounce back above it real quick, and if not, just jump out for a small loss. Okay, we're getting a little bounce.
Alright guys, trying to add to my ACB here. Trying to add to my ACB. Got in there at 655s and 652.
gonna get out here. Just breaking down a little bit too much with AMD. Maybe if it pops back above, I'll be fine, but still up a really solid amount on the day. Like I said, I'm gonna try to give it some time. Hey, what's up, Desert? Hope you're doing well, bro. Hope you're doing well, brother. Here, Mitch is up. I'll put him up. Yeah, Cat. I've scaled up. I'm gonna try to shoot for $1,000 profit, but I have effectively scaled up finally. It took me years, but I did it. I mean, I think that's a little naive thinking, MB, to say scalpers don't make much. I think anybody can make a lot depending on their style and trading strategies. I think as you mature as a trader, you begin to realize that, like, just because somebody doesn't trade like you doesn't mean they're wrong and doesn't mean they can't make money. I might fail at a strategy that somebody else does really, really well. And so, like, with that said, I think everybody has their own personality, and sometimes that is more favorable or less favorable for each specific strategy, right? And so with that said, if they can make money, I'm not going to fault them for it, you know, even if I can't make money with the same strategy. I think saying scalpers don't make much money, like I said, I think it's a little naive to trading overall, if I'm being honest. No offense to you, I'm not trying to insult you. That's my subjective opinion on it.
All right, guys, about to cut some off here. All right, guys, just cut some off there at 16.29s. Let's see if we can get this one to 16 and get a nice big win for the end of the day.
Yeah, to put it into perspective, like, for instance, in the last 2 weeks, I am up, what am I up? I'm up like 6,000 or so. Around 6,000 or 7,000 in the last 2 weeks. And that is net. You know, I'm up about 6K net, and that's almost purely scalping. And so, yeah, I mean, like I said, if somebody can trade a way that I can't, that's fine. You know, I can't fault them for it. It is what it is. Like, let them do their thing. You know what I mean?
Definitely over trading for me today also. All right, let's see if this cracks the 16.25s here.
I might long AMD on this high at the daybreak. I like the squeeze. Let's see if we get a surge in it.
There's 16.28s. 27s.
We're getting a rejection.
24s.
I'm just gonna wait.
Mine's bouncing a little bit. Let me see if we can crack these 25s here.
Hey, appreciate the sub, Anthony. Welcome, man. Appreciate it. Scalping, I'm just talking about taking larger sizing, taking very quick momentum breakout trades, which is what you've been seeing me do all day. That's mostly what I'm doing as a scalper, is just taking very fast, quick, easy trades. Scalping momentum based off of like half and whole dollars and previous closing prices and previous highs of the day is mostly what I'm doing. That's all I'm really doing. And it's a very profitable way to trade. Like I said, you can look at my stats. You can watch every stream. One thing that's good for me is that I trade every single day on stream, right? So like my trading, whether I win or lose, is not fakeable because it's live every day, right? You can follow along with exactly how well I do and see what I'm actually doing and so forth. And so with that said, scalping has been incredibly profitable for me in the last 3 months. But like I said, everybody's a little bit different. Just because it works for me doesn't mean it's going to work for other people. And I think I'm definitely in the minority with regard to like scalping in general, right? I don't think most people are going to be able to do what I do. And not to sound like egotistical. I just think that different personalities mesh well. I can't do what a lot of other people do with like trend trading and stuff like that. And so it's all going to depend on the personality, so to speak, if that makes sense.
Alright guys, expecting one more bounce in CGC to the resistance line that's up here, 39s, and then I'll expect it to fail. ACB could just flush out here, so I'm giving it one more chance. If not, I'm going to cut it here at 16.25s. Let's see if it breaks down here. If not, just let it cut.
So AMD is breaking over the $0.50. I might scalp this one with bigger size. We're going to wait for it. Hold over the $0.50. Might scalp the upside if it can.
There you go, guys. 616 here. Big bidder there at 615. So I might just cut it here.
Yeah, we got a rejection. I'm going to wait for AMD. Can we do a high five for scalping? Air high five, brother. Air high five, man. Always, you know. Best channel out there. Hey, I appreciate it. Hey, yeah, let's get 200 likes. We got 180 roughly. Let's get that 200.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know what happened in the resorts and the lodging, but those things started breaking up. And they look like they're breaking down big. SPY holding up there now.
What's the largest sizing I've traded? Like, I don't know. I think I've traded like 6,000 at one point. You know.
All right, guys, about to cover this ACB here. Bounced strongly there. I'm gonna take it out. There's no reason to look for $10 more. I'll take that.
Hey, green is good, brother. You know.
Yeah, that it is. That it is.
Yeah, AMD's looking weak. So. I think there's a big resistance level on the SPY at 295.60s, and I think that's a huge level. Yeah, with scalping, it's all about whether you're accurate enough to actually do it successfully, right? Like, that's going to depend on your success. That's going to dictate your success, is how accurate you are, like what strategies you use. And a lot of it's also going to depend on the stocks you trade. Like, different stocks are going to be more favorable for different strategies, right? And a lot of the time, people will test a strategy on one stock, and then when it doesn't work, they'll just say, oh, the strategy doesn't work. Not true at all. It just depends. That strategy might not work on that specific stock or sector, but it might work really well on this other. Oh, sheesh. Almost knocked over my coffee. But it might work really well on this other strategy. And so, with that said, it all is going to depend. But yeah, market's looking a little bit weaker. I'm going to wait, guys. I'll probably just close it down here. I'm not seeing anything I really like. Yeah, for sure. AMD's looking weak now, so. But yeah, guys, like I said, you want to use our platform, I'll post this one more time. Go check out our second channel. We also have a second channel. Yeah, they have good hotkeys. We also have a second channel, though, team, where we talk about our online business endeavors. And so it's called Beginner Business and Investing, and Mitch does some really dope analytical analysis of different sectors, different stocks, different investing strategies. And so if you want to go check out the second channel, you go, if you know me, you know I run a bunch of different online businesses from home. I run 2 Amazon businesses. I'm a real estate agent, mostly dealing in referrals. I run this YouTube. I day trade. And so I do a lot of different stuff. I invest in websites with Mitch. And so with that said, in the second channel, we review those business endeavors, we review the online businesses that we're working on, and we talk about ways to make money online. And so if you want to check that out, go subscribe to the channel. We have about 3 videos uploaded. I'm going to put another one out on Amazon this week and about different online businesses that you can get involved with. And so if you want to check that out, there's the link for the second channel. I also put out the dopest of dope video this weekend. If you're an OG and you're just now joining back with us, go watch this video. It's called A Day in the Life of a Day Trading YouTuber. It's the link I just posted above. Go check that out as well. And yeah, guys, good luck in the markets. We'll see you guys next time. Nah, I don't trade any crypto.
Like always, traders, stay up with us. We'll see you guys in the Discord. Have
Hey,
a good one.
Yes, sir. Hey, appreciate the sub, healthy guy. Later, team. Good luck. Not a bad day. Almost $400 day. We'll take that. But yeah, good luck, guys. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Yeah, it's in the chat, Sid. It's right above you, brother. Just go to the live chat. All right, guys. Later, team.
Later, guys. Have a great one.